something is shifting in your love life over the next 30 days. And this reading feels deeply emotional for some of you because the energy that I'm seeing here starts with silence, avoidance, and then emotional confusion. But slowly it transforms into realization, nostalgia, and possible reconnection. And for many of you, I feel this is someone from the past who never truly let you go emotionally. So it could be for someone like that for many of you. And even if they have been acting a little distant, their energy still keeps returning towards you. And I'm also seeing jealousy, outside interference, and emotional suppression and confusion as well. In This is going to be a very layered reading based on all these pointers that I gave you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and let's see what the next 30 days in love are bringing towards you. Thank you. Welcome to Soul Code's Dimension. Here we decode the soul truths. Start the reading. What is coming towards your love life in the next 30 days? This reading is going to reveal their current feelings, future love shifts, hidden interference, and the reconnection energy, and also the soulmate messages. I will shuffle the cards so that I'm able to connect to your energies. And yes, I have gotten the cards. I'll just place them first and then explain to them. I'll also show them to you so that you know what cards we are going to discuss today. So hold on. Let me pull up all the six cards first. Yeah. Okay. This is going to be a very good interpretation for us. So we have Page of Wands, King of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Two of Cups, Hierophant, and the Seven of Wands. So interesting energy that we have here today. Now let me also pull up the oracle cards. I have two decks here, so I pull from the first one. Yeah. Okay. Don't worry, I'll show you the cards because I can see that it's not very visible to you. But I will show you the cards before I start explaining the message behind them. So just allow me to shuffle and then pull up the cards first. All right, let's go. Take a screenshot of this and pause if you want to see the cards. And now we can proceed with the. Right now, the energy feels emotionally conflicted because on the surface, someone is trying to distract themselves. With the partying card and a page of wands energy, this person may appear social, busy, outgoing, or emotionally detached. But internally, they keep revisiting the past. And that becomes very obvious with the Six of Cups. This is pure nostalgia, memories, emotional replaying, thinking about old conversations, old moments, even old feelings. For many of you, this is absolutely someone from the past, still energetically attached to you. But at the same time, the not today uh, card, if you look at this not today card, uh, this card shows emotional avoidance. So if you look at the card, it says boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset. So they are trying to avoid this connection emotionally. So this person may miss you deeply while still refusing to, fully express what they feel. And honestly, that emotional contradiction is it's actually becoming exhausting for them. So now the Six of Cups, this also tells me something keeps reminding them of you repeatedly during this period because there's a lot of nostalgia here. Songs, maybe places, it could be dreams, even social media for that matter, random emotional triggers. And the more they try to suppress these emotions, the stronger the memories become. So if they're trying to avoid emotionally, but they are, getting drowned into it more and more. Meanwhile, many of you may also feel emotionally drained because, the communication still feels inconsistent. There is no consistency in the communication. There is distance here, which I feel, looking at the cards here. But there is unfinished emotional energy. That is for surely there. Now, if we look further, um, one second, I just dropped my card. One second. Now, this is where the reading, is getting a little intense because the snake card. Uh, this card, one second. This card, the snake card came out directly over the King of Pentacles. Though I moved it here right now, but this was over the King of Pentacles. So, for some of you, there is definitely outside interference surrounding this connection. This could be another person, maybe a jealous, I can see a jealous energy here, family opinions, maybe friends influencing decisions, ego, or emotional comparison with other options. So, there are other options definitely available here. But interestingly, this interference does not feel emotionally very stable. So, there is, if you look at this competition and energy, the other woman look over your shoulder, look over your shoulder. So definitely there is competition, but there is no emotional stability in that connection as I can see. Because underneath everything, the person keeps being pulled back towards your energy, which is a Six of Cups energy. Then the King of Pentacle also tells me someone is slowly realizing your emotional value. So that is also happening here. This feels like someone who tried to focus on work, routines, money, distractions, or appearing emotionally stable while secretly carrying unresolved emotions. So that unresolved emotions was constantly there. For many of you, the moment you stop emotionally chasing this person, their realization becomes, slightly stronger. The Seven of Wands energy, if you look at the Seven of Wands energy, says, boundaries become extremely important during this phase. No more overgiving. No more trying to, rescue the connection all by yourself. And honestly, this energetic shift, it changes, the dynamic in this relation completely. Because once your energy becomes less available, because if you're always available, then you're always in that chaser energy. So if your energy becomes less available, they begin they begin feeling your absence uh, and start realizing your value. Now, towards the last phase, let's see some more details. The card is constantly flying. Let me just pick it up for you. So, just choosing to fly by all the time. So, let's see. So, the final phase of the next 30 days, the energy is softening a little because if you look at the Hierophant and I will remove these cards because I think I've already read them. Hierophant, Two of Cups, Six of Cups, these three cards. Together, they are a strong soulmate and reconciliation combination that I'm getting. So, this is the kind of energy where unfinished emotions return to the surface. So, the business need to get finished here. Someone who tried to emotionally move on starts realizing the connection still exists between the two of you. For many of you, the next 30 days may bring a return, maybe a message, an emotional confession, or a reconnection, maybe that has been delayed for a very long time. So, the charisma card, if you look at this next oracle card that we have, the charisma card, it tells me attraction between you and your specific person, it remains very, very strong. So, this person is deeply drawn towards your energy. So that is what I can see. That person is really impressed with you. Some of you may notice, them becoming more expressive than before. So that also may happen in some cases. But here, the sacrifice card is very important. Hmm? Because love here requires emotional honesty. So someone will have to release ego, someone will have to stop avoiding difficult emotions. Someone may even need to walk away from unhealthy patterns or outside influences. That also can be a possibility in some of your cases. So this reading keeps repeating one message that I am, constantly getting with each card. Love cannot grow when where emotional avoidance continues. So if you are going to avoid your emotional conflicts, then this love will not grow. And that is why you have the nurture card. It really makes a lot of sense here. Healthy love needs emotional care, consistency, effort, and then presence, of course. And honestly, many of you are entering a phase where you stop accepting half love. Your standards are rising, honestly. That is what I'm seeing, people. I can see that your standards are rising, your energy is changing, and that shift becomes really magnetic. So, the next 30 days are not just about romance, they're about emotional truth. Some of you will receive clarity, you've been waiting for. Some may experience reconnection, and others may finally recognize what kind of love they truly, truly deserve. But one thing, which is very, very clear in this reading, this connection is not emotionally finished, because you would have constantly heard me saying emotionally unresolved. So this is definitely unresolved emotions. So that needs to get finished. So there's a lot of inner work that needs to go in your journey of making this love work. So that's what we had as today's reading. If this resonated with you, comment aligned love to claim this energy. And don't forget to subscribe to Soulport's Dimension for more collective tarot card readings, love predictions, numerology insights, and spiritual guidance. I will see you in the next reading.